gardener. We had high winds and a lot of rain all day yesterday and throughout the night. So that means the ground is soggy and soft. And with the high winds, if my banana plants are not secured and propped up properly, I will have banana plants tipped over or snapping because of the weight of the rack, or plants without a rack because of the high winds and they're not secured. But you always see me in videos showing the different ways that I secure and prop up my banana plants. Now it's windy out today. This morning, first thing I'm out here, I let my chickens out and I'm gonna go ahead and walk my banana plants to see what kind of damage I have, if any. So this is a good test for all the supports that I've been showing everybody on how to do them or how I do them. So let's see which ones work and which ones do not work. Sorry about the wind, but this video is all about wind. I'll try to go ahead and put the wind volume down if I can in the video. Otherwise, turn down your volume a little bit. But with that said, let's take a walk around and see what things look like. Now, as you can see on the ground, I have water because it's been constantly raining. You can see the wind is blowing pretty good on the banana plants. Sometimes a gust will come and sometimes not. I think the wind's been going this way, but it might have shifted throughout the night. Now I'm going to be walking in water with my boots on over here. But you can see that these racks held up nicely and they're secured with PVC pipe and rope. Okay, these racks are secured. Here's a rack on the other side secured. Here's a rack that I need to harvest this morning. Look at all those ripe yellow bananas on there. I almost missed it. So I guess right after I do this video, I'm going to have to go ahead and harvest that rack. No bananas fell off of it, thank God. Okay, so all these are secured nicely with the bamboo. Now over here, here's a rack. Here's a piece of PVC pipe secured by a string. That string is propped out that way, and you can see it held up. Here's another one with the PVC pipe and string. It held up. Now let's go on this side. Okay, so here's a really nice jumbo size rack. It's not ripe yet, it's got a ways to go, but it's held up by PVC pipe and a string going all the way down to that fence over there. Okay, so you can see the string and support. Woo! Look at that move. So you can see when you got a rack and you get a gust going, you can see it shake. And that's why if you're not supported, the weight of that shaking with the rack on it will pull it down and snap your banana plant or uproot it. So the string method is working just as good as the PVC pipe supports. Look at the gust of wind. Same thing over here. I got rope supports all the way around. I also got PVC supports. Here's a rope support. Over here is a PVC support. Another rope support from the ground going up. Bamboo. Here's a bamboo support. All of these are supported. Here's a bamboo support. Here's a bamboo support supporting this rack up. Now let's go down in there. Okay, bamboo support, and back there's a rope support. That rope support is holding on to that one real good, bracing it up. So we're gonna walk in the back. Whew, almost losing my hat. Okay, so we're gonna take a walk around. You can see they're standing water, but all of these are supported. They're supported with rope, with bamboo. If you see my previous videos, you've seen all these ropes. You've seen the bamboo. All these racks are being held up nicely. Okay, so all the PVC and ropes seem to be doing their job with these racks. Okay, so definitely if they weren't secured, you can see the wind, they would be down. So let's go down this way. Okay, so you remember all the Mexican sunflower that I cut down? You can see all the new green growth coming in as planned. The clumps are looking good. Okay, so all this Mexican sunflower that I cut down and I put through the chipper, all coming back nicely. Now this pile and what's in here, I got to go ahead and put it in my raised beds on the bottom to keep weeds from growing up, and then add compost on top of it, plus for all the nutrients. Okay, so here's a plant. It did not have a support, but the high winds went ahead and snapped it right up over there. These look okay for me to ripen and give to my chickens. Okay, so right down in here, this was not supported. And I have a praying hand that came down. Okay, so let's check these out. As you can see, they got supports of all different types. That was a string. This is where I harvested yesterday. That's where I harvested. Here's a banana plant held up by bamboo. Here's a plant alone, had no support. Okay, here's a banana plant with a rack, support it. Now these are all supported. If they were not supported, they'd be on the ground. Oh, here's another one. Looks like I have 2 racks that are ripening that I need to go ahead and harvest. And here's another one supported. And here's a rack on a string supported. So as you can see, the string are doing great. The PVC and the bamboo are doing great. The key thing is to go ahead and support your banana plants. Now, I don't have enough of anything to support all of them, so usually I only support what has a bud and what has a rack on it. And just like you seen, there's some ripening that were hiding on me when they were green, like the one over there. I should have harvested that when I did the others yesterday. So sometimes, like the one over there, the praying hands, it's hidden and I did not see it. So the weight and the wind brought that one down. Hey, that's what happens when you have a whole bunch of banana plants. So let's go back over here. Okay, so we're back over here where I started. I didn't go around the lake and in the front by the flagpole because I got to go ahead and cut this wind tour off short. But as you can see, the majority, well, actually all of them that I had supported held up fine. It's only a few that were not supported that came down. And with the high winds and more rain, more might even happen. Like I say, it's pretty impossible to secure everything down, so I try to tackle the ones that shoot out a bud and have a rack on it. So as you can see, all of my banana plants that have supports and racks on them or buds on them, they all held up. So my different methods that I utilize around here are working good. So if you want to see how I do it, down below I have all my videos of the different ways to secure your banana plants, whether you want to secure it with bamboo, PVC, or the string. And the string is my favorite method. It's the cheapest cost-wise to utilize, and it's also the best because you could get way up 10, 15, and 20 feet and secure a banana plant, where you cannot do that with bamboo and you cannot do that with PVC pipe unless you use, unless you go ahead and use a fit-in to make your PVC pipe go up 20 feet, but I wouldn't recommend it. The string is the way to go. Okay, hey, I like putting bonus footage at the end of my videos, so enjoy. So hey, with that said, this is Sam, the Frugal Hugel Gardener. Hope you liked my little storm damage and storm testing of my supports to show that they do work. If you did, make sure you give me a like. That helps out my channel. Give me a share. I would love that. Subscribe to my channel. You can see all kinds of crazy stuff that I'm going to post throughout the months and the years to come. Come on over to my Facebook banana group. The link is in the description below. A lot of great discussions on the group that you can participate in. Hope to see you there. Okay, so I did these two. I did two more down around the other side. They needed to be done. Those racks are heavy, and as you can see, it's gusty out. This nice loquat tree was straight, and it is leaning. Some of my other loquat trees are leaning. I had some Mexican sunflower snap. So it's just not the banana plants. Some really nice trees are leaning now, so I'm going to have to go ahead and use the rope, spike it in the ground, and secure these now. The ground is soaked, and we have some high winds happening. Yep, so as you can see, I had my hat come off a couple times, but the wind is really creating drag on these banana plants, which I'm in Florida. These tropical storms come in all the time. I got videos below of the hurricane damage with a lot of my banana plants coming down. Mother Nature wreaks havoc on plants around here in Florida by the coast. When you got winds 40 and 50 miles an hour and greater, it's really hard with a heavy rack, even without a rack, to keep them up, especially when the ground is soaking wet. And that's why some of my fruit trees are now leaning. The only thing you can do is deal with it and secure them up. Luckily, this one's over here secured out of the wind. And I've got a lot like this. I can't wait for them to start turning yellow and ripening so I could harvest them and tuck them away in my freezer nice and secure, because those are the only guaranteed ones I have, so I could eat throughout the year until next season's harvest. Because if we get a hard freeze between now and the time I harvest all of them, a lot of my bananas are going to get hit with the frost, especially the younger ones. So I like having them in the chest freezer. Let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so I said I'd show you my freezers. Let's check them out. So what I do is I bag them up and I pile them in a chest freezer. So this is from side to side, top to bottom. And then when I'm ready to eat them, I take them out. Either put them in my shake frozen or thaw them out so I could bake with them. Okay, so here's a new freezer. And as you can see, I went ahead and I peeled them and I put them on parchment paper. These are frozen now. These are on parchment paper, they're frozen. So all I need to do now is take them and take the parchment paper off and then go ahead and put them in the baggies. So this whole freezer here, by the end of this season, this is going to be full. So I'm going to have 2 freezers filled up with frozen bananas.